To get a cruise drink package or not get a cruise drink package?
That is always the question.
Stick around because today we're going to help you do the math to determine if it's worth it for you on this happy place.
Hi friends! And welcome back, or welcome for the first time to this happy place.
If you're new here, I'm Jake.
And I am Taylor.
And we have gone on quite a few cruises at this point and had quite a few drinks.
Some with a drink package and some without.
It really depends the cruise line you're going on, the cost of the cruise, how much time you're going to spend on the cruise ship versus off the cruise ship, whether or not that drink package is going to be worth it.
And we're going to cover all of that today, but before we do, you're going to want to make sure that you are subscribed because we have a few more videos like this, informational, which you definitely want to watch. But then we have a new cruise vlog series, a 7-night cruise coming out your way. So definitely subscribe for that. We can't wait to bring you along.
Okay, so with any purchase that you're going to make on a cruise, you have to consider whether or not it's going to be worth it for you. Yes, there's a lot of convenience associated with a cruise drink package, but is all of that all-inclusiveness really worth it?
Are you the type of person that likes to buy all of the packages you can on a cruise to get that all-inclusive feel? Let us know in the comments down below. We're just kind of interested to hear what our audience enjoys.
So, for those unindoctrinated few amongst you, if you're planning your first cruise and considering whether or not a drink package is, or what even is a drink package, know that this is a one flat fee charge that's going to allow you to order as many drinks of certain types up to a certain daily limit as you want versus having to pay for them individually as you order them.
Different cruise lines have different tiers of packages when it comes to drinks. You can get a basic one, which is going to include your soda and juices if those are not already included in your cruise fare. And then it just goes up from there. There are specialty coffee drink packages, and then there are alcohol drink packages, and then there are supreme alcohol drink packages, which are gonna cover pretty much anything you can get on the cruise.
Note that you don't need a drink package to drink. If you want to purchase your drinks individually, or you're just not the kind of person who thinks you can make it worth it, you certainly don't have to get one.
Nearly all of the large market cruise lines do offer a drink package of some sort, with the exception of Disney Cruise Line and Virgin Voyages, but they have ways that you can save on drinks on those cruises. We're not gonna dive deep into them because we're not experts by any means. So if you are sailing with them, make sure that you do some research specifically with those cruise lines.
In most cases on these major cruise lines, you're not going to be able to share drinks from your drink package with the other people in your stateroom. Every adult in that stateroom of legal drinking age will need to get the same level drink package as you. Even kids will need to get a soda package a lot of the time if one adult in that stateroom is getting a drink package. There are exceptions to this. Princess and Windstar lines can allow you to only have one person in your stateroom purchase a drink package, but it's generally bad form on those lines to use your drink package to purchase drinks for other people.
Though the top tier drink packages say unlimited, there are some exceptions to that, so definitely check with your cruise line. For instance, Carnival, you can drink up to 15 drinks a day, which is a very large amount, but we heard people bragging on a Norwegian cruise that they had more than that. So it is possible. Some cruise lines do cap it. Be aware.
For the most part, drink packages on a cruise ship are going to be honored anywhere on that ship that you can order drinks, with a couple exceptions like your minibar in your room or room service specifically. A lot of times you will still need to pay for those drinks. So you're going to want to make sure you read the fine print to know exactly what's included in the drink package you're purchasing. Also to note, a lot of times if there is a private island associated with your cruise line and that's one of the stops on your itinerary, sometimes that drink package applies there too.
What we're trying to say is we're gonna give you a lot of good information here, but keep doing research because every cruise line comes with their own policies and we don't want you to go, well, this happy place said.
No, please don't. Though that being said, if there is one thing I would consider us pretty experts on, it
might be drinking. Okay, we're going to dig in a little bit and give you some examples of the top tier cruise drink packages for 3 of the most common cruise lines you're going to see, and what they're gonna cost and what's included. And we're gonna start with Royal Caribbean. Their top drink package is called the Deluxe Beverage Package. And this is gonna cost you anywhere from $50 to $100-ish per person per night, just absolutely depending on the sailing, the ship, and the itinerary. We've been on one royal ship and we're going on another, and the price difference is pretty extreme. An 18% gratuity is included in the drink package, so you don't have to worry about tipping extra. If you want to learn more about tipping, we do have a video all about it. You can watch it down below. It'll be up in the eye in the corner as well. And this drink package is going to cover drinks that cost $14 or less. If you want to drink something that is more than that, you're just going to pay the difference. This is also going to get you a 40% discount on full bottles of wine up to $100, and then a 20% discount if you want a really fancy bottle of wine that's over $100.
Next is Norwegian Cruise Line, and there are a couple things to consider here. Norwegian is perhaps best known for one of their very popular promotions, the Free at Sea deal. This includes one of their less inclusive drink options or drink package options, which would normally be $109 per person per night, plus a 20% gratuity that you still have to pay. This package covers drinks up to $15 in price, and like Royal, if you want to order something more expensive, you simply pay the difference. They do have a tier higher than that, known as their Premium Plus beverage package, which comes at a cost of $138 per person per night, plus a 20% gratuity. And this one includes everything. Any drink you want. Now, you can't go and order an entire bottle of wine, but like any drink, regardless of price, you can get with this beverage package.
So if you want to upgrade to this higher package, you're just gonna have to pay the difference between the two, plus the 20% gratuity on the package price as a whole, which is that $138 per person per day. It's not cheap, even if you're just paying gratuity. The last cruise line we're gonna cover is Carnival, which has the Cheers beverage program. Wow. I know, so enthusiastic. If you prepay before you get on the ship for this particular beverage package, it is $59.95 per person per night. If you wait until you get on board, it is $64.95, so just a $5 difference, plus an 18% gratuity. This is going to include any drink that is $20 and under, and will get you 25% off a full bottle of wine. You can get this drink package on any Carnival ship, except those sailing in Europe and on Australia. Those ones, just gonna have to pay out of pocket for your drinks.
So, how do you make it worth it? Well, for starters, make sure you book online rather than purchasing it at full price when you get on the ship. For example, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line is always offering deals. I've never seen their drink package without a deal on it. Typically, it ranges anywhere from 10% to 30%. No need to pay full price.
I think I get a notification from them
daily,
every single day about the discount on the drink package.
Drink!
Happy Margarita Day, happy Back to School Day, happy...
It's International Beer Day.
Everything. It's great. We love it for them, but wow. And if you do have the drink package, order top shelf liquor. It's as simple as that. If you have already paid for the drink, why not drink the good stuff?
Don't forget to order the non-alcoholic beverages included in your package as well. This includes mocktails, of course, but if your drink package includes everything below the alcohol level on all the other drink packages like sodas, teas, specialty juices, coffees.
Specialty coffees.
That's a big one.
You could really
keep it going.
Yeah. And if you're not quite sure if you want to get the drink package, think about your itinerary. Are you going to be on the ship most of the time? Are you sailing a Bahamian itinerary that you're going to be on the private island and in the Bahamas and you're not going to get off in the Bahamas? Sure, it might be worth getting a drink package if you plan on sitting by the pool all day. But if you're doing an itinerary that you have 4 or 5 different ports and you plan on spending a good chunk of time at those ports, are you going to be able to drink enough to make the drink package worth it? This is where you really have to do the math.
Also important to understand is that even the free drink packages aren't really free because you're still paying service fees and gratuities that can easily add up over the course of a longer cruise to several $100s.
And I did a little bit of research about this to see, is there any way one person in a stateroom can get a drink package and the other can either get a lesser drink package or no drink package? And what I came up with is it's worth just calling the cruise line. Call, explain the situation, what you want. It could be as simple as your wife's pregnant. She can't drink on the cruise. They have every right to say no, but they may work with you too. So even if nothing comes of it, you didn't really waste anything. You've just called, spent a few minutes talking to someone, and it's going to be worth it because maybe it will work out for you.
Otherwise, it's really almost never worth booking a drink package if only one person in the stateroom is going to drink, because if there's 2 adults of drinking age in your stateroom, good chance you're both going to have to buy it, and
paying for 2.
I don't care who you are, but upwards of 30 drinks a day is a lot every day on the cruise. It's a lot.
So do we get drink packages when we cruise?
Yes, sometimes.
We have sailed 2 Norwegian cruises, and we have done the free at sea promo for both of those. And we sailed a 4-night with Royal in the Bahamas, and we did not get the drink package for that one.
And for our upcoming 7-night cruise, we did not purchase a drink package because it is a very itinerary heavy cruise, and we just won't be spending that much time on the ship. Altogether, purchasing the drink package, even with deals, would have cost us upwards of an additional $1,200, and we just didn't think it would be worth it for the amount of time we had access to those drinks.
We are sailing on a pretty unique cruise line later this year. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for a trip announcement for that coming really soon. And they had kind of a unique offer, and it ended up for 2 different drink packages, which we could get. It was around $100 per person total. And I think we'll be able to drink that much over the course of 3 days. So that's a unique situation. There are those out there. What we're trying to say is, in short, do the math. How many drinks do you think you'll be able to drink in a day? How much, roundabouts, are those drinks going to cost each? And how much per night does the drink package cost?
It's important to know yourself. Perhaps the most important factor here is knowing how much you want to drink to have a good time, or have the level of a good time that you want to have, and can you sustain that for a 3-night, 4-night, 5-night, 7-night cruise?
Do you want it to be all-inclusive? If you're like, I want it to be all-inclusive, I don't care if I lose money on the deal, that's your answer too.
So it sounds like the real answer to is a cruise drink package deal worth it is it can be. And it's really up to you. You just have to do the research, do the math, know yourself, and do what feels right.
And have fun.
Yeah, it's vacation.
Have a margarita for me and a beer for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
We hope this has helped you decide if you want to book a cruise drink package or not. If it has, let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. As we said, make sure you're subscribed. And what else should they do?
Boy, that like button sure goes down smooth, doesn't it?
Just like a nice tall glass of whiskey. Is that how you drink whiskey?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I don't know how whiskey
We like to
works.
drink, but we don't know what we're talking about. Again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay magical. Bye. To get a drink crackage.
A crink dackage.
A crink dackerage. Nearly all, was the large market. Also, the gratuity, the full 18% for the higher package.
20.
Fuck. 20%. I know, it's my brain.
It's right there.
And the last cruise line we're gonna cover.
So, how do you make it worth it? Well, for one, don't do things. Okay, got it.
Nothing that. So if nothing even if nothing.
Hey, we did it.
Oh, that was a slog, wasn't it?
Well, there's a lot here.
This one should be much easier.
Yeah, that's like half a page. This is 2 pages.